We live in an era of gods and monsters, a place where shadows stalk every night, where people believe in angels, in demonic possession, and in saints. But what happens when God is missing and there's no angels to protect humanity? Will the monsters protect us? Will the devils run amok us? Or will they help us to defeat God? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're gonna do a sort of prelude game for the long series I want to DM. I'm your host, the man who laughs, the expert texter junkie smoking. I'm Joker, and tonight we're playing Demon the Fallen, Part 1. So, care to introduce yourself, people?
Hello, I am Amon.
Hello. Tell us
I have no idea how to do this.
what's
Alright.
your name, what's your character's name, who's your character?
Hello, YouTube. I am Jackie, and my character's name is Amon.
Hello, Amon.
I feel like we're in
a
a
YouTube that
drinking
may
circle.
not be watching this at this very moment. I am David of Young,
Hello, David.
and my character's name is Mordecai. Bulls.
Hunt, care to introduce
He is
yourself?
a
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
he is a. Are we just telling them our names, or are we telling stuff about
Whatever
the
you want to
character?
know. Whatever you feel that they deserve to know, or whatever you think will be a spoiler to avoid. Think
Oh,
that,
okay.
when I DM in here, imagine that you're showing yourself to a TV show. That you're introducing your character in a TV show or something similar.
Okay, we'll just move on.
Okay? What about you, Hunt? Want to introduce us to your character?
Oh yes, okay. Hello, my name is Hunt, and my character's name is Graham. Take that as you will. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can guess what that would mean, but I'll let you guess later on in later episodes.
Okay, let me focus in here. So, by the way, trigger warning. Demon the Fallen is a game that touches upon subjects of light Satanism, Luciferism, humanity, faith, religion, theology, and mature contents such as violence, such as abuse, drugs, alcohol, rape, and the dark side of mankind through the lens of an outsider. Personally, I hate giving this example, but I always thought that the movie what's the name when Nicolas Cage falls in love with a human?
Could you say that again?
What's the name of the movie where Nicolas Cage falls in love with a human? Where he's an angel, not a weirdo.
I don't remember, but I do
Ghost
remember.
Rider?
No.
I was about to say Nicolas Cage is a human.
Where
I
Nicolas
always
Cage is an angel, and he fall. Well, we all know that Nicolas Cage is a Malkavian.
I don't know. I don't watch many movies by Nicolas Cage because I'm sane.
Dude, the guy won an Oscar, and then he became Nicolas Cage.
So Nicolas Cage is a persona that just came out over time.
Yes. What was the name of this movie? No, it's not Angel Heart. That's an awesome Demon the Fallen movie. It's not The Prophecy, where Aragorn is Satan, and sorry, I posted about the game on D&D mainly role playing group, and they're like, dude, how is that not advertising? I go like, fuck you. Go back
Oh,
to
wait a
the
minute.
Magic
You're
Pro.
posting this to YouTube, aren't you?
Huh?
It might not be advertiser friendly. You gotta think about that.
Okay, Joker.
Okay, I just want to point that out.
Is that link? I don't have a Twitch, but anyways. What was the name? In, what was the name of Nicolas Cage Angels movie? I always forget the name of that bullshit. RPG live streams. Okay, so City
I
of
don't know.
Angels. There we go.
City of Angels.
Yeah, City of Angels has a good depiction of the angels of death.
Uh,
Okay,
okay.
so the world is darkness. The world is nothing but screams of agony and ongoing pain, and the emptiness, the rustling of chains, the sounds of wings being torn apart and slowly fading into oblivion. There's always thirst, there's always hunger. You don't know which screams are the ones of your comrades and which screams are the ones of the millions of souls that lie in the other side of what could it be, what should it be, and what will ever be. The world of man is now divided in your mind, for she has abandoned thee. You now live among the creatures of the night, among the shadows of God, among the nightmares of God itself. You have become the rejection of anything that was ever loved, and now you live out of torment and suffering and pain for all of eternity. Until something breaks, something shatters. Sometimes you have heard rumors. Maybe it's your empty head filled with fake hopes, filled with your own insanity. Or perhaps it's more than just the screams of agony and pain. But sometimes you have heard that some of you just vanish out of that place, out of the lakes of silence, out of the fire that never burns, out of the waters that will never keep you thirsty. You hear that someone sometimes fades away. Hope for those who have mouths but cannot scream anymore. Something shatters. Maybe it was a second ago, or a decade ago, or millions of years ago, or maybe another world ago, but something shattered. And you can see how part of the darkness tries to flee away, trying to run away. How the oceans of eyes and arms and wings and raptures and blood try to draw themselves across that small crack in the emptiness. Do you follow, all three of you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the first one clawing out.
Yep, my guy knows he must get to the other side.
You try to break through. You can hear the different sounds, different weird sounds, and as you can suddenly hear millions upon billions of screams, both in your head, both around you, and the orgy of arms and legs trying to get out to that small containment, to that small compartment, out of this dimension, out of hatred and pain and misery. As suddenly everything fades into black, into an explosion. And the explosion becomes voices. And the voices become lights. Millions of stars underneath you. Towers like Babylon made of something that reflects the light. The moon, beautiful, pale. The weaver lying her entanglements all around this contraption. Weird tortoises moving all over from place to place. Humans talking to the emptiness, laughing to the emptiness. Some of them looking weird pieces of rock in their hands as you fly, crawl, shiver, and break through, feeling the ground, not as normal ground, but as fake ground under your fingertips. As sometimes you can see weird words coming out of the sky, weird red symbols, and people drinking black water, or water with the colors of red or black, red or white and blue and red, or sometimes orange water, which is weird. But you crawl yourself through this mud hole that is the new world. You see the tortoises going through your flesh, to your body, but they don't hurt you, for inside they have eaten other humans. You see humans of all ages, even older than the ones you have ever imagined. Sometimes you can hear lightnings, a thunderstorm, and far away, but there's no storm. You see flashes of light, but there's no lightning. You see blood coming out of the humans by other humans' hands, and you shiver as you think about the first sin, the original sin. Amon, you find yourself dragging your body as now you're horrified by noticing that the stars are covered by something dark, something moody in the sky, something shivering. That some of the stars are gone or have moved away. The world has moved on, as the eternal plan of she or of him has moved on. Nothing is what it seems to be. The agenda has been broken. The words have been defiled. The laws have been corrupted and broken and torn inside out. Everything you believed it was is not anymore.
I turn over, lie on my back to look up at the sky, trying to contemplate what the hell's going on.
Hell. Hell is the first word that comes to your mind. You don't know what hell is, but it's not where you were. It's something different. You start looking around you. Hold on. We might have another player. Hold on, let me pass him the link. I told him that we already started, but he can join to watch.
Also, just a heads up, I gave my flaw amnesia. So that should be fun to play with.
Okay. So, as you start crawling yourself through the world of men, by the way, how much? Oh no, roll faith.
Faith?
Yes. Do you know how the rolls work in the system?
Difficulty 6?
Yes. Holy shit!
Not a bad roll.
What kind of satanic magic did you do there? No.
I just prayed to Vishnu.
Oh, Vishnu, you bastard! Hold on. Really.
And amnesia, which is a +4.
So, you start looking around you, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. As then you can hear weeps, a woman weeping, a human weeping.
I turn to look at her.
You look through the wall, and you can see a blonde woman. Her eyes are covered with small metallic frames. As you see her, there's something on her hand, a piece of paper. The room, her chambers, are covered in clothing torn and broken. You see images of her with another man. You can see images of you can see a small bedroom that has color pink and a very tiny bedroom, a very tiny crib. The woman is crying. There's papers all over her, but you don't know what they say. She's standing up by a chair. There's a rope hanging from the roof. The phone rings, but she doesn't pay attention to it. This mechanical thing cries and wails, but you don't understand what it is. It sounds like a baby, maybe.
So she has a child, she's a blonde.
You know she has a child. She's blonde. There's weird objects around her. There's something that looks like a sword, but way too tiny. It's black. She has a paper. You try to make up what it says, but it's hard to tell. Roll faith, difficulty 9, to try to understand English.
Faith, gotcha. Difficulty 9, which is map and... Much as I botch. What?
Wait, what?
Good God.
It says
Alrighty.
this. Something like that.
Press?
You understand press, like pressing something, but you don't get it. You see the woman crying, kicking a table, and as you see, small needles, small needles with something inside them, with liquid and a little bit of blood. Her arms, her arms are covering bruises. As soon as you notice her crying, you see her standing up and placing the rope around her neck, and you know what will happen next. She's the future cannot be changed, but you know what will happen. She kicks the chair as her body starts shaking and moving wildly from side to side. Roll.
Can I cut the rope?
You can't. Roll fate again.
Difficulty 6?
Yes. Hold on, the chat windows don't let me see. Okay, 3. Somewhere far away you can hear some other stuff. Somebody else.
I go to someone else.
You just move through the air, through the distance. You can see a man inside one of these turtles. The turtle moves wildly from side to side.
He's inside a turtle?
Yes, one of these weird like iron turtles.
Oh, car. Gotcha.
The man has bottles inside the turtle, as he shakes from side to side. You see him laughing his ass off, cackling madly, as he suddenly takes back a curve as the turtle flips over with him inside. You can see a lot of papers, pictures, images falling all over. You can see him dropping some stuff, dropping something that looks like a small wand made of metal, and something that resembles a badly misshapen star hanging from his neck. Roll fate again.
Difficulty 6?
Yes. You start looking around, trying to figure out what to do, as you can hear another person, another soul.
I turn to that other soul.
You see another woman arguing with somebody from one of these massive sky towers. She's screaming at him, something in his face. You cannot get what she's saying. She has dark skin. Her clothes are weird, very strange for you. Gray tones, white tones. She's wearing something on her shoes, not sandals. The man keeps shouting at her. They're very high up. Maybe they're trying to reach God. The man...
Like the Tower of Babel?
Yeah, but smaller.
Mm-hmm.
The man suddenly shoves her as she presses against an invisible wall. She breaks through it, as you can hear her scream, "I'm falling."
I go for that one.
You go for her?
Yep.
You try to grab her, as suddenly you can hear somebody speaking in your mind. Somebody whispering you something. You ponder for a moment, and you can see a massive field of flowers. You're sitting by a tree, and your older brother is looking down at you. You're resting your head over his shoulder, as he says, "Fate is not hoping for things to get better. It's not praying and hoping for things to change. It's knowing that once you jump into the abyss, you will fly, but humans can't fly. Humans cannot fly." Her body slams one of the turtles, and suddenly everything goes into black. Everything goes dark. Very quickly. 13 points for attributes, 23 for skills. Okay?
Okay. 13 for attributes.
Her name is Morgan Myers.
Morgan Myers?
Yes.
13 for skills?
Yes. 13 points to skills, 23 for attributes. Morgan Myers, she works in she's part of a science department of an university doing astrological work. She right now was having a fight with her ex. She had a son, which she gave an adoption when she was 16. She suffers minor depression and a phobia of tight spaces. She lives with her mother, who knows about the adoption. She's too afraid to see her own son. She didn't have the son with this ex, but with her college sweetheart who abandoned her. She doesn't have enough money to live, even if she works for college. She was seeing a man, but things didn't work out. She's not an alcoholic, according to her, but she heavily drinks. And her only wish is to leave this fucking city. But she's always putting, how to put it? She's always putting herself obstacles not to do it. Okay?
Okay.
Sexually speaking, she is straight as far as she knows. But sometimes she thinks too much about her best friend Jessie. Jessie works as a mechanic nearby.
Okay.
And the darkest secret of Morgan is that she did money once, and she did an amateur porno flick, and that haunts her forever. She's afraid of somebody finding that flick.
Okay.
Okay, that's Morgan Myers. And right now, she cannot walk. Her spine is completely shattered. She will
Though
never...
with amnesia, I probably won't know that.
No, right now you know what the human knows, but with certain patches and certain holes. Okay?
Okay.
By the way, you have... Hold on, let me tell you how much points you have for your virtues. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. By the way, I made the whole background in the spot of the character you possessed.
Was I correct? 13 points for attributes and 27 for abilities for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, she works in the department of astrology. I mean, of astronomical. Like seeing stars, meteorites, and all that. But she works in human resources.
Okay.
Okay. Her hobbies. Well, she doesn't do much hobbies. She used to do some pole dancing when she was younger. She's about 28 to 29. Her son, she tries not to think about it. Okay? Sometimes she wonders if giving him an adoption was the right idea. Her son is mulatto. Is a little bit white. She hasn't seen him ever since he was born. The kiddo must have about... She had the kid up when she was like 17... No, like 15. Okay? And... You have 3 points for virtues. Your willpower is the sum of your two highest virtues.
Could you say that again?
3 points for virtues.
3 points to virtues? Okay.
Yes. And you have the sum of your two highest virtues is your willpower. Okay?
Okay.
You have resources 2, allies 1, contacts 1. And you don't have like official influence, but you can influence who gets hired into this company.
Resources 1.
No, resources 2. Allies 1.
Resources.
Yeah.
Resources 2, and what was the last one?
Contact 1 and ally 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I put that in arts?
In backgrounds, yes.
Backgrounds, okay.
Yes. Now, let's see. This is gonna be interesting. Mordecai.
Yes.
You see along massive caverns underneath your feet. Do I need 16 points right now? No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and yes, 13 for attributes, 27 for abilities, depending on your human. And remember to assign the points as for them to make sense. For example, her character will have a lot of intelligence, a lot of social skills, but not many on strength. She will have things like expression, a little bit of empathy, driving, a lot of academicism, and a lot of knowledge on computers and so on. Okay? So, where was I? Oh yeah. Um, you're surrounded by a large cavern filled with human filth. Sometimes you can see rats or descendants of the rats you have seen back in the day. You can hear the water moving through these massive caverns. What do you do, Moritkai?
Um, I'll move towards the sound of the water.
You see a rush of filth going to your way, but passing through you, not touching you. You don't feel anything when it touches you. You don't feel the water, you don't feel the cold, you don't feel the filth. Please do roll faith.
What difficulty?
Roll.
Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, I didn't click it. Oh, okay.
Not
No
the
dice
average,
modifier.
not
6, I'm assuming. And okay, one success.
yet. Hold on.
Get out of there.
Okay. Okay. You start look. You hear something, a growl of an animal, something familiar, something, a familiar scent, a familiar sensation. Hold on. Hello, hello, guys. So, and yes, the demons know about the Weaver. You can feel the sensation of something moving around you. And then you see it. You see a man inside one of these turtles. The doors, the place is a closed chamber. As you can feel the smell of something invading the place. The turtle is moving, like vibrating, like growling, as the place is getting filled with something. As the human keeps crying. A young man wearing glasses. He must be very young. In his hands, he's holding an image of somebody, as he's having troubles breathing, coughing a little bit, and slowly falling asleep. Roll faith.
Two successes.
Two successes. Okay. You suddenly move away for one moment or two. The situation is the place is weird. There's people looking at you. Okay? It's raining, but outside it wasn't raining. It's closed. It's very closed. It's a shut down place. You see a human wearing weird clothes. Strange clothes. Something over his face. Looks like wounds, but they are not wounds. He says something very dramatic, and something coming out of his chest, with almost looking rightful as a lion. Another human aims at him with a strange wand, as you can hear lightning striking him over and over and over again, as he falls back. A couple of seconds pass, and the man starts standing up, as you hear the other man clapping. The one wearing weird clothes looks around, starts talking to the other man, as another human arrives, taking the wand and replacing it with another. Suddenly you hear a word that means movement, that means things to happen. This other human repeats the same things he used to say as the lightning strikes him over and over and over again. He falls. A couple of moments pass and nothing happens. He's in the ground still. He doesn't move.
Oh, hey guys, I'm the new player.
Hello, I was just DMing.
Oh, my bad, sorry to interrupt. I just want to let everyone know I was here.
Don't worry. You can listen to the game. I don't mind.
So is this like a practice game, or is this like first session?
First session.
Oof.
Don't worry. So, you see this human falling to the ground. People are starting to scream, trying to call other people to arrive. Roll fate again.
Okay. 3 successes.
You start looking around as everything fades away for one moment or two, and you see the third human. You see a woman. You can hear the barks and the growls of other animals. There's a group of men arriving, entering her place. They're pointing these weird wands at her, as the animals inside small cages bark harder and louder. She tries to stop them. She tries to give them some green leaves. She's crying and she's afraid. One of the men slams one of the jail cells as the animal grows even louder, and suddenly another thunder strikes. The woman screams as many thunder strikes hit her as she falls flat onto the ground, looking at the emptiness, trying to hold her chest as the animals scream for her and with her. It's time to choose. Which one will you take?
The man with the weird thing on his face or the woman?
Pick one. Your time is running up. You can feel your existence being sucked.
In my desperation, I will into the man with the weird clothes.
Everything fades away as you can suddenly start thinking about stuff. You have two names. Okay? Your first human name is Jack McAllister. Your second name is Norman Wills. You start remembering you had a divorce, but he was married for a little short time, mainly because of a publicity stunt. He's an action star. He does small B-side movies. He's not very popular. He's starting to do his own TV show, a sort of action warrior, a vengeful soldier. His passion is animals.
Okay.
Hold on. Also, he's trying to get something, a gold statue, at some point, but he knows he's not famous enough. He deals into drugs in order to cope with the pain of not being somebody. He's stalked by paparazzi sometimes, but he's not a big of a name. He tries to do better projects, but he can't. His father died before he could ever show up to say, "Hey, I did it." His father always saw him as a shame. For a long time, he had to deal with criticism by the press because of his failed marriages in the past. There were rumors that he was a closet homosexual. This is a lie, but nobody will believe you. You are under the constant pressure that whatever you say, it will make headlines in some degree. Usually the bad stuff. Nobody pays attention to the good, to you, in the sense that no matter what are your achievements, they will always try to put the bad stuff over your face. This is the city of angels. This is how it works. Out of embarrassment, out of shame. You're ashamed of yourself. And you're trying to be better, but you can't. You're self-destructive. The only thing that keeps you at calm is your own manager, who used to be your college sweetheart, but things didn't work out. She's just your manager. And your mother, but your mother doesn't remember your face, and sometimes she calls you by other names. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, Hunt, are you ready to fall into the long circle of depression? Oh, also, David, very quickly. Fame 2, Allies 1, Resources 3.
Okay, Fate 2.
Fame.
Fame, okay. Fame 2.
Resources 3.
Resources 3.
Allies 1.
Elias 1.
And what's the name? What's the name? Shit. Hold on, I have it on the tip of my tongue. Okay, you're gonna be the first with this. Followers 1. You have a fan base. Very small, but you do have a fan base.
Okay.
Your character is basically Christian Slater.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, after movies such as Alone in the Dark.
Uh,
Yeah, it's like, I'm an actor. I acted for U-Bowl.
how many points do I have for abilities and
13 and 27.
13 for attributes and 27 for
Yes.
abilities? Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, I was going to check the chat. Hunt! It's your turn to fall into the big circle of death and depression.
Yay!
I was thinking, I'm gonna offer you. You want something more light-hearted, something as hard and cruel as the rest, or you don't mind either way? What do you think, Hunt?
So far, so good.
Hold on. I can't hear you. You sound very far away. Your mic is a little bit fucked up. Oh, sorry.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound like you're underwater. But yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So far, so good. Okay, so let's continue on my part then.
Hold on. You sound a little bit weird, but
Okay, sorry. I said let's continue on my part.
yes.
I'm gonna get something.
Hold on. Okay. I'll wait for you. In the meantime, guys, Jackie and David, what do you think about your character so far?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if her ex is going to be coming back going, what the fuck, you're still alive?
I killed you! Yeah.
So I am wondering if I can get her to walk again.
That's the thing. You will learn. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so can you repeat? Hey. Okay, so can you repeat what you said? I'm
No.
sorry.
I was asking the guys what did they think about their characters. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So situation. You're floating amidst the city. You're lying on top of everything. As you can hear things around you. You can sense it around you. Roll faith. Do you know how to roll?
Oh yes. What he said? Okay, I found it. It's asking me input value, dice mode.
You roll d10s. Always roll d10s. And since you have faith 3, you roll 3d10.
So dice mode 10.
Mm-hmm. You roll 3 d10s.
Difficult 6.
Sure. Oh boy. I'm gonna toss a coin. Pick odds or evens. I mean, face or tails.
You did you put anything when it asked you for a dice mod?
Yes.
You don't
Yes,
put anything when it asks for a dice mod. You just leave it at 0.
Oh.
Okay, I still need to figure out how this system works, but okay. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh
Yep.
god!
Same thing.
No,
Ain't
no,
that
no.
wonderful?
I'm seeing the options now because you had 2 tens. First option, you start floating around existence as you can hear something that catches your eye. You start floating close to a human as you can see him doing something weird. He's a very old man, okay? Incredibly old. Oh no. Hold on. No, he's very young. He's gonna be very young. I have something interesting for you. The guy is looking at the emptiness, like staring, like thinking about something. He's wearing a weird, strange clothing, weird, strange in every sense of the word. Weird colors, as he's looking at the emptiness. He can hear something like a crying going closer and closer and closer as he holds a weird piece of metal in his hand. He's shaking, thinking about what just happened. What do you do?
Hmm. I would be also interested in the crying, try to find where it's coming from.
You try to figure out where is he coming from, where is everything coming from. Hold on. And in the other room, there's a woman covered in blood, with blood coming from small holes in her body. There is a children holding something that looks like one of those wands, but fake. And the man is staring at the emptiness, thinking about something. He falls into the ground with his knees onto his knees and puts the metallic wand inside his mouth and pulls the trigger. As you can see his head exploding outwards, covering everything with his own blood.
I didn't have a form, but I was shaking in revulsion and anger.
Roll fate again. Something sucks you away, as you can see now another human. He's a young man. He has another human in front of him. This human is a woman, naked. Okay, her skin is completely white and pale. The guy takes a weird small knife and he opens her chest, exposing her bones and inner organs. The man is wearing white clothes as he starts talking to a small stone, telling him stuff about the woman. He cuts her stomach open to see what she has inside of her. It's sickening. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I just don't stare at him and just I wish to end his life right there and then.
You try to grab him, but your hand goes through him. The man doesn't pay you any attention as he sits down for a moment to talk to this rock as the woman lies open in the bed.
I remember. Sorry.
He pulls off this mask and starts eating a sandwich. Something startles him, a sound. Outside, a piece of glass, a cup fell off something. The guy startles, and he starts holding his chest, coughing, trying to push part of the sandwich out of his mouth, but he can't, as he starts going backwards.
My guy just simply, for the first time, entered this world laugh.
Roll faith to give you the third option. Oh God. You're
Okay.
right to. You're sucked and you're into.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. You're in a weird room. There's people looking inside a chamber. Somebody's wearing a weird something over his face. He's strapped into a chair. As liquid starts to be pushed inside his veins. The man shakes a little bit, like trying to get free, but slowly his body starts going limp and limper and stiff and relaxing slowly.
I see this and just stare. No motion, just there is peace.
Pick your host.
Who was the first one?
He was the man who blew his head off.
I just looked through these options. One, he does for the second option. The being I just witnessed, who just murdered someone. I didn't want to have anything to do with. The second, third,
The
had that
second,
life.
the second was doing something to a dead body, but you don't understand what he was doing. He was in a place with a lot of tombs around him, but not like a graveyard, more like other dead people around him. By the way, what the hell is that sound? It sounds like a giant mosquito over there.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so basically, okay, so a quick question before I pick anybody. Okay, so the higher my success, the better the character is.
No.
Okay then. Okay, I'm deciding on the guy who killed himself.
Oh.
Why?
His name was. He's Lieutenant Robert Graysmith. Robert Graysmith served 3 tours to Iraq. He suffers heavy PTSD. He was in Mogadishu, and he also was in some of the operations to find the leaders of Al Qaeda. His wife, he had the idea that his wife cheated on him during the war, that his son is not his. He developed addiction to pain medication after he got shot in the leg, and he suffered severe PTSD. His kid was playing with him. His son got a BB gun, and as soon as he saw the BB gun, he was cleaning some stuff in his office. He took his Colt 911 and he shot his son dead in the ground. His wife screamed, and in his mind, he didn't react. He just shot her. His whole platoon died. His best friend is bound to a wheelchair. Parents live in Arizona. You've been living in LA because your wife wanted to become an actress. You've been together for 12 years, and your son had 8 years old. Alright?
Alright.
13 points for attributes, 23 for abilities, resources 2, arsenal. Go ahead.
Can you type that, copy and paste that, or type that out of Discord?
Hold on.
Thank you. I'll figure this up later.
Do it while I DM to the rest.
I thought it was 27 for abilities.
Oh, yeah, sorry, thank you.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I had a little. Somebody was talking to me. I was taking my cell phone to see what it was, and I had a.
That's fine.
So, Jackie,
Howdy ho.
you start waking up. It's hard for you to breathe. There's tubes up your nose, things up your arms. Your head hurts a lot, and there's doctors all around you. One of them aims at you. You can only see with one eye. The other one is covered in bandages. You can see the doctor looking at you, telling you, "Are you okay?" Oh, also, hold on. I forgot one detail. This is very important. Hold on. Your nature and demeanor, because it belongs to the humans. Yeah, I'm gonna give you each one your nature and demeanor. Okay. Depending on the human. Hold on, this is in Spanish, but I'll have to mind translate it. Mind meld. Okay, here it goes. No. Nature is conformist. I mean, demeanor is conformist. Okay? But her nature is survivalist. Okay? David.
Yep.
Yes.
His demeanor is rebel.
Rebel.
Rebel. But his demeanor, his nature is martyr.
His nature is martyr.
Or penitent.
Or penitent.
Yes.
Like if you watch South Park, the episode with the polka dotted cow, that might ring a bell.
Cow. Yeah, where Kyle was willing to be humiliated to keep world peace. Like your character feels like he deserves punishment in order for him to achieve the better state or a better life. And Hunt, demeanor. Hold on. Demeanor, loner. Nature. Nature, fanatic. Okay, so you wake up seeing the doctor aiming a flashlight to your face, to your eye. It's very bright, way too bright. Do you remember? Okay, who left? Okay, I think Rich left. So, Jackie, do you remember seeing a very strong flare against your face, a very strong light? The doctor asks you, how many fingers do you see? As he lifts 2 fingers.
I see 2.
You tell him 2. He looks at you and he nods. He takes a pencil with a pen inside of the thing. He moves to your leg and he pokes your leg with it. Roll perception.
Perception. Let me see if I remember how to roll with this sheet. Perception. Just perception?
Yes.
Wait, don't I get a independent outcome? No, I didn't pick up that one. Boop, and boop, and boop.
You feel the pencil. He looks at you. Do you tell him or do you want to keep quiet?
I keep quiet for now.
Yeah, because it fixes you. It's weird. He pokes your right foot with it now. And you
Roll perception again?
No, because you feel it.
Okay. So I'm not totally crippled.
He looks at you like, okay. He grabs one of your hand is connected to metallic rings, keeping it together because of the massive fracture.
Mm-hmm.
Your fingers are covered like in bandages and all that. He looks at you. Roll courage.
Courage? How do I roll courage again?
Virtue.
Virtue? I see it, but I don't see how to roll it.
You just roll
yeah.
the number of d equal to how many dots you have in courage.
Yes.
So roll d what? 10s?
And
yes. Always d10s.
There we go.
Suddenly everything seems far away. Completely far away. The doctor's words are almost in slow-mo. As the first thing you hear is complete paralysis. The second word you hear is something almost like Charlie Brown, like wah 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 wah. There is techniques, there is wah 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 wah, wheelchair, neck down, and you feel like this is the second time your world has shattered, or the third time. A world can shatter so many times. The doctor keeps talking to you, but everything seems so far away. When he tells you, no matter what he says, he tries to say that you can go on with your life. Other famous people have been able to go with their lives, like Christopher Reeves or Stephen Hawking, but you don't care. This might have ruined your life forever. What do you do?
I reach out and grab the doctor's hand and tell him to check the results again.
You try to reach out, but Funny enough, maybe because of the irony of life, with your left hand you can't move. The right hand is the only one that works. You try to grab him, but the doctor goes like, he shows you radiographies. Roll for intelligence plus medicine.
Intelligence and what?
And medicine.
Intelligence. I got nothing in medicine. Where's medicine?
Roll perception intelligence with one die less.
I think it automatically does that if I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. He shows you radiographies where your spine is basically dust. Okay. He tells you that the only thing that you can move is your right arm. Okay.
So does that mean I pick up the flaw of cripple then?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, you have the flaw of cripple, but this is gonna be interesting. The doctor tells you that your relatives are outside. If you want them to see you.
I tell him give me 5 minutes and let them in, just to get my head around the fact that I'm now crippled.
You remain. The doctor just nods and leaves. The only thing you can hear now is the sound of other people around you. Nothing more, nothing else. And you can see. You are in the bed looking around you. What do you do? Do you want to cry? Do you want to shout? Do you want to remain
I try to
silent?
wiggle my feet.
Okay. You try to wiggle your feet. You try to shake yourself from side to side. Hold on. As there's nothing else but you. And suddenly your heart stops. As you can... Because of all the things you have in your feet, it's hard to wiggle. But you can move your fingertips.
I can move my fingertips when I'm trying to move my feet?
Yeah, what I mean is your body full of casts.
Oh, okay, so what's holding it back is the cast.
Yes.
Okay.
But
I relax after that and can I compose myself before the family comes in?
okay. Roll appearance plus expression.
Appearance
Yeah.
and expression. Expression, there it is.
Hold on. Hold on. You see a large woman, African American woman, smaller than you, crying rivers as she moves closer, trying to hug you, but then noticing all the things around you. She's in shock. Her name is Amanda. Everybody call her Mommy Ami.
Mommy Ami?
Yeah. She just holds your hand, crying. Behind her, you see a girl with red hair, painted red, younger than you. She's also in shock. She's crying. She must be about 5 years younger than you. You see her looking outside for a moment where is her boyfriend Duncan. Her name is Lisa Ann. She's your younger sister, your baby sister. She's currently working to. She's doing some smaller jobs to try to get to enter college.
Okay.
She just looks at you from the corner and is in shock. She looks and goes back to the visitor's room. She cannot see you like that. She can't.
I don't blame her, and I hold my mother's hand tighter. And I say to her, it's okay, I'm fine, I'm alive.
Roll willpower to see if you can believe yourself that I'm fine. It's hard for you to say that because, all in all, seeing your mother cry, it gives you a knot in the throat. You don't know if you're gonna cry of shock because of all of this or not.
Mhm.
Hold on. Oh, one of my friends want to join in. Hold on. I want to tell him that I'm running the game right now, but I could. Hold on. Okay, sorry. She just moves in closer. A couple of minutes later, the doctor has arrived, but she hasn't said anything to you. She only cries, calling you my baby or my sweet girl, not saying anything else. After a couple of hours or minutes in your mind, the doctor arrives, telling you that the visiting hours are over. Your mother is slowly guided by the nurses outside the room, as you now lie alone in this hospital. What do you do? Jackie?
There's nothing I really can do until the casts are off. So I turn to try to find some water, maybe some food, or ring a nurse in order to get them to do that for me.
They bring the stuff. They tell you they have a TV in case you want to watch television.
I say hell yeah and tell them to put it onto Jeopardy.
Alright. They turn on the TV for you. They spoon feed you.
Wait, don't I have a working arm though?
Yeah, but it's still very weak. Like, it hurts to move it.
Okay.
The only thing that really gives you a pain in the arse is the fact that in the back of your mind, you say as you watch Jeopardy, you see somebody. Wait, was it Jeopardy where they have to buy letters? Sorry, my Yankee culture is not that great.
Jeopardy is the one where they have to answer the questions in the form of a question.
Yeah, so who was the president of whenever, and it was that president. Who is President now?
Okay, yeah.
They say the fourth president, and you say who is yada yada yada.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're watching Jeopardy. Try not to focus on what happened. Try not to think on what happened.
I try to answer as many questions as I can.
Roll intelligence.
Intelligence, that's it?
Yes.
Alrighty then. Let me just scroll back down here. Intelligence, roll. No full mad, no difficulty.
No, it's hard for you to concentrate. One of the nurses arrives and tells you that she has somewhat good news and bad news.
I tell her to start with the bad news.
This is gonna hurt. She presses some buttons
like everything else.
She brings something and she spreads your legs.
Ouch.
It hurts like it hurts a little bit, but not as painful as you think it was. And then she says, "We don't know how long you'll be here, but you cannot mess the bed, if you know what I mean." As she grabs a tube.
Catheter.
Yep. I won't go into details, but yeah.
Thank you. So let's just skip that uncomfortable business and.
Yep. Sorry, I was remembering Dumb and Dumber 2, the catheter scene when they're trying to pull it out of him. As you're there, roll perception.
Perception. That is perception. And
you're too focused on what just happened. Your mind is not there.
To be fair, yeah, that makes sense.
You're like, I have a tube up my... I cannot think of anything else. But you're too focused on the pain or on the
uncomfortableness. Yeah. I wouldn't think it's painful. They lube that shit up. I was in nursing, I know.
Oh. Alright. So,
yes.
Alright.
I was just saying they're
cringing.
Yeah.
So,
At least for men, it's easier.
the world shakes and moves around you. Okay?
Okay.
You have something stuck in your arm. There's people pushing something into you. So sometimes your body, your muscles contract and you shake over and over again in the bed.
Okay.
The doctors rush you into the hospital. You're covered in blood. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to look around and like see where I am, maybe get a feel for, you know, the situation besides I'm bleeding.
You're still looking around, trying because you're, like I said, like you said, you're bleeding. Roll perception.
Okay. Come on. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Let's see.
Dang it.
Suddenly, it's hard for you to breathe. You can feel something in the back of your throat. What do you do?
Can I try to cough whatever I feel in the back of my throat up?
Roll strength.
Strength?
Because I don't know what else can you roll to cough.
Stamina, maybe?
Yeah, stamina.
Okay. I mean, stamina usually kind of deals with, you know, bodily stuff, so figure it'll be kind of fitting. Yes, I do have stamina. Whatever. I'll do this the manual way.
Back in the old days, we used to roll ourselves.
No, it's 2d10 actually. There we go. Well, I'm assuming I didn't get any successes.
Did you feel something weird in your mouth as the doctors leave you for 1 second? The paramedics leave the bag so they can open the main thing, and then you start spitting something in the from the corner of your mouth. Metallic things, and you notice them. You feel them against your mouth and against your tongue, and it feels perfectly polished, small, and then you notice it. You gasp for a second as you spit bullets.
Oh.
Roll courage!
Okay! I ain't scared of no bullets. Okay, that'll be... Hold on. There we go. Yay, 1 success.
You freak out for a second because it's like, dude, you're spitting bullets! That shit is not normal! Humans do not spit bullets! They should never spit bullets! The doctors they rush you into the surgery table. You're still aware, completely aware of what the hell's going on as you look at them, like wondering, am I going to live? One of the doctors rips the costume off you as the others start pulling the fake blood because they don't know which injuries are real and which are not.
What does the costume they pull off look like?
They were doing an attempt of sequel of The Crow.
Ah, wonderful.
Yep.
And the same thing happened to...
Yep. Once is a coincidence, twice is, yeah.
Twice is... When this happens twice, now there's something wrong.
Yeah. They rip your shirt off. They remove the blood from your face, And then the doctors stop looking at you like, what? Get out of here! As they try to help you out to stay on your feet. You remember not being able to breathe. You remember seeing your hand covered in blood. You remember people giving you CPR. You remember feeling the hotness of the bullets inside you. And now you have nothing but chisel abs. There's no
happened.
blood. I mean, there's marks of blood, but they believe it's fake.
No, it happened. It. I'm not making this up.
The doctors, they tell you that you better talk to your agent because this was a very wrongful prank. If this was publicity for the movie, you leave.
Yes. Like a gun scene, and must have loaded real bullets into it.
Roll manipulation, difficulty 9.
Manipulation, just manipulation.
No, charisma, because you're being honest.
Okay. So, okay. At difficulty 9, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, okay. Dang it.
You're like, but it was real. Okay, do you know who Tommy Wiseau is?
Tommy Wiseau, didn't he play in that movie The Room?
Yeah. If he was acting right now, he will be more believable than you.
Oh.
He's like, but the bullet hit me and I died. Oh, hi, Oscar.
Oh, hi, Tom.
I had a couple of players in Deadlands, and one of their characters called Tommy, so he started to roleplay as Tommy Wiseau in the Wild West. I'm a cowboy, GP. Oh God. So the doctors push you out. Basically, they wait for your agent arrives with your clothes, and the doctor suggests you to take some exams to see that you are not high. You are not on drugs or anything.
I'm kind of offended at when they tell me that, but I walk away kind of grumbling.
Yeah. Roll perception.
Come here, dice roller.
Yeah. You see this short woman with blonde hair looking at you, hugging you very tightly, your agent. She was like, "Oh God, I thought something happened to you. You fucking idiot." As she hits you in the shoulder, I started crying, saying, "I thought you fucking died, you fucking piece of shit."
Alright. Calm down.
As soon as she finishes punching you, you're walking to the main lobby. It's been like an hour or two, and then you notice something. Your big aspirateur. When an actor finds himself in a natural state of drama, they can smell the drama in the air. The predator, the maximum predator of the actor, le paparazzi. There's a couple of paparazzis and a couple of guys with their cell phone cameras trying to take pictures of you. What do you do? Please tell me your character has a lot of stealth.
No. Agent, I say, run.
Dexterity plus athletics.
Dang it.
You trip over against against a kid in a wheelchair. Like, can I have your orders? Get away!
Sorry, random
Actor
kid.
dies, comebacks for the dead to become an asshole. She takes you to the back exit. Some of the doctors are kind of used to all this shit. As you get inside of a car, not even a like a Jeep or a Hummer, just a regular old dated car.
Like an old SUV or something.
Not even an SUV. Something like how to put it? Like the things you could find in a rent-a-car in a 90s rent-a-car.
Oh, okay.
it's very late at night. It was a night shoot. So as you get into the car, Adrian, your agent, tells you that the directors were worried about you. They want to lay this shit low. They are still investigating what the hell happened, but you will have to continue doing the movie.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. Some guy with that fake gun in that scene, that gun loaded real bullets instead of the blanks he was supposed to load. I have no idea how the hell you were able to make that frickin' decision. But I signed up for the frickin' movie. We'll continue and it's fine. Can we get a different guy who does the props and the stunts?
Don't worry, look, I'll see what I can do, okay? I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
But yeah.
Either that or...
Go ahead.
Either that or have a guy, if we ever do another gun scene like that again, have another person watch the person who's loading the gun with the blanks. Make sure he's loading them with blanks.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Okay, but...
Okay.
I'm glad you're okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Hi.
Anyways, the LAPD is going to do an investigation because there's witnesses. Okay? And if something weird happened, they're going to analyze the tape. There were 2 cameras in the scene. There's no way this guy can get away with murder or attempted murder. But anyways, look at the free publicity. People are going to watch this shit.
That's true.
Yeah. Though it's sad at having it in the same movie, she says, pondering for a moment. She drops you off at a small apartment, not in the most luxurious part of the town, of the city. It's like, if we're in LA, it's not Hollywood, okay? It's not the houses on the hill. It's more like...
Is it like a place like Santa Monica or something?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But in the lower part of Santa Monica.
Okay.
Basically, you're an actor, but you are still a B actor.
Okay.
Okay? You still go to small Comic-Con panels. Or the FantasyCon. Or stuff like that.
I haven't gotten a big break yet.
No. Also, I'm gonna give you a little gift. As at the end. Roll 1d10.
7.
You can make up 7 movies that your character acted in. Or TV shows. Or commercials.
Okay. I was a
You can write it down, and if you want to write a catchphrase that your character had in any one of those movies, go ahead.
Well, I was a extra in Transmorphers 7.
Okay.
Trailer number 4.
Okay.
And then I was in the sequel to that movie, Transmorphers 8. I was Soldier number 7.
How many movies did you do for Sci-Fi Channel? How many?
Oh, all my movies are for the Sci-Fi Channel. What are you talking about? I was in a movie about a demon, a succubus, that was named Found Girl. It was a bartender in that movie. I was in Sharktopus versus Mega Crocodile. I was a surfer that was killed in the first 5 minutes of the movie. I was in a Transformers movie instead of the usual schlock that I was in, but I was killed within 2 minutes of the movie. I wasn't even credited.
Okay.
I was in Sharknado 7.
Okay.
I was a fisherman. And I was in Leprechaun 24. Now it's personal.
Okay.
And I was Drunkard number 4.
Alright. So, you arrive to your pad. They drop you off. As soon as you're getting inside the house, roll perception.
Okay. Come here, Mr. Dice Roller.
You're still a little bit
There we go.
shaky and in shock about what just happened.
Okay, 2 successes.
Suddenly, you're gonna hear a couple of drunk guys on a car, and some of them shouts, "Surf's up, asshole!" Surf's up is gonna chase you forever. That quote from Sharknado by being a surfer.
Why was I in that movie? Oh yeah, I forgot the paycheck.
Yeah, you haven't fallen low enough to do hemorrhoid commercials. I'll grant you that. So you arrive to your place. You sit down. There's a couple of posters of the schlucks you did. You got pictures of your horses. You have a ranch where you live in your real house, in this piece of shit. You have a cat. You start looking around, and your telephone is full of messages.
I'll go over there and check them.
First message. Hello, my name is Robert DeVille. I would like you to be in our next movie for Asylum Studio. It's gonna be called Laventura vs. Sharknado: Return of the Jaws. But it's a working title, so I'll call you later. Second
Okay.
messages. Hey kiddo, how you been? Is this your Uncle Bruce? I've been doing Ash vs. Evil Dead, the 3rd season, and we need somebody for a small role. 2 episodes. Let me know if you are willing to come to New Zealand to do it. Bruce Campbell. Third message is from a guy, a Canadian actor. He's not like, how to put it? He's like the Casper Van Diem. He says, hello, this is Terrence Graham. Are you okay? I heard that you were in an incident.
I'll reply to that one. Say, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Roll intelligence.
Okay. 1 success.
Terrence Graham is a reclusive actor. He usually works in Canada. The thing about him is that he does schlucks like you. He suffers this skin condition where he cannot be exposed to sunlight, so he only does movies during nighttime. But he does movies like Mosquito 5. The catch about him is that he's a very good actor. He actually likes to do theater and plays, but he's always cast into shitty roles.
Interesting.
The guy,
Maybe you just got
go ahead.
maybe a history of better films, or is it like, did he start off in schlock like I did, or
No, he started in in theater.
maybe he just got bored and decided to do the schlocky films? I mean, yeah, they suck, but they're kind of fun to do.
Mm-hmm. So what do? Do you turn on the TV? Do you wanna try to sleep? What do you do?
Well, I'll go over to my refrigerator, grab dinner, i.e. a beer.
Hold on, let me put on some music for you.
Sit on the couch.
I'm looking for the most depressing song of watching TV while you're eating like a microwave dinner. Hold on. Hold on. This is your life right now.
Wonderful.
You fell into a ring of fire. So you started eating your dinner while tapping on TV. You can see TMC talking to Bruce Willis about an actor who recently got shot, and during filming he's like, "Oh, who? Oh, this guy." And they show him a picture. He only sees your picture and he puts his signature on it. They're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." The first thing you can think of is Bruce Willis is an asshole.
I roll my eyes.
Yeah. In the meantime, Hunt!
Yep.
Okay, hold on, let me turn off the music because I can barely hear you.
Yes.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I can barely hear you. Can you increase your mic or
Can you hear me now?
better-ish? Sorry.
What's your sensitivity on your mic? Excuse me.
If
The,
you right-click him, you can bring up the sensitivity of his speech yourself.
Yeah.
I'm increasing it. Try now, Breach. Yellow? Breach.
I think we've lost him, Jim.
Hey.
Holy shit, you can talk. He can talk, he can sing! Okay. So. You know the cops are gonna look for you. I mean, hold on. Your head is leaking slowly as the doctors, as they take you to the hospital room, or try to direct to the hospital room. Your body is very heavy. As soon as they put you into the hospital vehicle, lights go out in your head. Everything fades away completely. You can feel your brain drooling outwards of your skull. You wake up a couple of hours later, shaking, thinking about what just happened.
What? Where?
You are in your bedroom, in your house. Your skull completely fine. Everything is in where it's supposed to be. You stand up to look for the body of your wife. There's nothing, not even a drop of blood.
Huh? Where is she?
You cannot find her body, nor the body of your son. Nothing.
Where are they? What's happening?
What do you do?
I will be looking everywhere.
Roll perception.
Okay then.
By the way, guys, what do you think about the game so far? I know it's very slow paced, but this is just the beginning.
No, it's actually pretty good so far. What do I roll for perception? Because it's not.
How many points do you have in perception?
30.
Roll 3d10. Jackie, David, what do you guys think so far?
Think about what?
The
The
game? in
game?
general. Yeah,
It's cool.
thank you. David? You start looking around, flipping shit off, trying to find anything, but suddenly the only thing you can find in the ground, the only thing you can find around you is just the gun, just where you took it, just where you grab it from. You check the clip and then you go pale. You can find the rounds that you shot at your family that are still in the bullet in the chamber. But the gun looks clean.
Okay, I try to smell the gun to see if I smell the gunpowder. Usually, guns have a smell of gunpowder when they are fired.
Depending on I got a question though. Does the smell of gunpowder remains on the gun after a couple of hours?
I think. Well, considering the gun has been cleaned after it was fired, I'm assuming. Then yeah, I might have a faint smell of gunpowder.
Okay, roll perception difficulty 9.
Perception. Okay, so roll D10.
Yeah, difficulty 9.
I don't know how to put that. Difficulty 9.
Let's just roll 3d10 again. And get a 9 or higher.
Got it.
No. There's the gun is clean. Completely and utterly clean.
My guy just shakes it. What? I just. what's happening? Like he doesn't like understand the situation at this point. If he was lost now he was.
What do you do?
I pick up the gun and just take it with me. Try to gather them to see what else has changed. Try to look for any evidence of what happened.
Roll intelligence. Difficulty
Okay,
9
then.
to see what can you remember.
What do I roll for that? Because I'm clicking on intelligence, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Hold on, let's see. Hold on, let me see how this shit works. Character sheet. Oh, you roll 1 die. How the fuck you have wit so high?
Huh? War does things to you. You gotta be wild in war, don't you?
Yeah, but to have wits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wits 5 is way too much, even for a human being.
True, but you war does something, so you either get wise or die.
By the way, the torment. Let me fix something in your cheat here.
Okay, I'm rolling D10, 1d10 though.
Okay, hold on. You look at the calendar, and you notice something. It's been 2 days. You've been out for 2 days.
I just shake my head. Like, how is this possible? How could 2 days pass? And how am I even?
What did
Even I go out of the room and look for anything else, or at least try.
you try to find anything, but there's nothing to be found. There's no hints. There's no indications of anything.
I try to think of any people I know who can talk to, because I'm panicking at this point. Like, I don't know.
Roll intelligence.
Okay.
See? Do you think about your neighbors for a moment? Perhaps your neighbors heard something or saw somebody.
You may think.
Okay. I know. Okay, nodded to the thought. Okay, I try to get out of the house while looking around to see if I see anything
Okay, hold on.
out of ordinary.
Give me a second. You get out of your house and you start knocking on the neighbor's house. It's a very old man. A very elder woman. A very elder man. He opens the door, looking at you. Like, yeah, what is it?
Okay, I will look at him and say, okay, can you please tell me if... This may be a strange question, but did you see anything strange at the house? My house?
He looks at you and goes like, no. He tries to close the door slowly into your face.
I just let it close and just like, okay. Okay, is he the only neighbor I know, or...
There are other neighbors in the place.
Okay, I go to the next one.
A very older woman opens the door. She looks very happily until she looks at you, and she looks worrisome. Yes?
Hello. Okay, wait, does my character know this person?
Yeah. Mrs. Myrtle.
Oh, okay. Mrs. Martle. I know that I'm going to ask you a strange question, and bear with me. Have you seen anything strange happening at my home?
She looks at you for a moment, but like in shock. Then she looks inside her home. Roll perception.
Okay.
Let's see. Sorry. No, there's something weird about her. about her reactions. She says nothing except that she closes the door slowly.
Okay, wait, I try. Like, okay, my guy just like, okay. Wait, what can I do with wits?
You can quick think, like improvise stuff. What do you do?
Okay. I got an idea. I know what to do. Okay, I try to say with my wits that okay. The reason why I'm asking this, for some reason I was knocked out. I need to know. I don't know. I think someone broke into my home, and well, for some reason I was knocked out for 2 days. Does this count as being wits?
Roll.
Okay, for wits. Oh dang. Okay, I'm gonna get this good.
There's something off about her. There's something clearly off. It's as if somebody had disturbed her a lot.
Oh, okay. I mentioned this. Okay, I missed this. What was her name again?
Myrtle.
Merkel. Are you all right? I'm just looking at her worrying.
Just she looks for a moment and goes like, "Look, your friend said some things, and I know. Just go to your home," she says.
Okay, I just nodded. I nodded to say, I just wait. Bye.
Look, your that day the paramedics came. Like a couple of minutes later, some guy brought you back home, and he was followed by other intimidating people. Just let it be, okay? Just go on with your life.
Guy just nods and just heads back.
Okay.
Hey, thank you, miss.
So you know that the day that when you blow your head off, somebody brought your body back to the house, and he is a little bit intimidating. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna go back to my home and try to see. While I walk in my home, I'm trying to see if I see anything weird, like anybody watching.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Holy shit! What game are we playing, ladies and gentlemen? Demon the
Dang!
And you got 777. God's number.
Wow, if we were in a casino, you would be really, really happy.
I'm serious. Like, I'm the one who's kind of like think it's strange that I got literally 37s. You know what that means, right? Oh, never mind. I know what it means, but I'm pretty sure the viewers know too.
Yeah.
If they search it. Okay, so what did I get? What happened?
By the way, we're gonna have somebody listening. She might want to join later on. So.
Oh, sure.
You are outside your house, looking by the welcome mat, and you notice something. There's a cigarette butt, and nobody in your house, not even you, smoked.
I walk towards the doorman and look at the cigarette, trying to see any brand or anything on it.
Yes, the brand is Silk Cut.
Silk Cut. So is it like a club or product?
Silk Cut is a very expensive brand of cigarettes. Hello, Marvel. Marvel.
Hello.
Welcome.
It's really weird that I'm not showing up on voice.
You get used to it. We're doing the first game of Demon the Fallen. We have a B-class actor who got shot, gunned down like in the movie The Crow. Brandon Lee The Crow, I mean. We have a woman who got thrown off of a building by her ex-boyfriend, who should be completely paraplegic, but she feels fine. It's only a flesh wound. And a soldier who had a PTSD attack and killed his whole family and himself.
Sounds like a fun way to start a game.
Oh yeah.
Happy little group.
Yeah. We're just a band of misfits. Also,
Ain't the best bands that way?
Also, I'm streaming the game at the moment.
Oh, you're still in the game? I'm sorry.
I know. We're in the game, and I'm also streaming it.
Ah.
So
then I'll keep my mouth shut.
don't worry. You can throw your 2 cents every once in a while if you like. So Hunt, what do you do, buddy? You found cigarettes outside your next to your welcome mat.
Yep. Okay. Do I know where people can get this brand?
Oh, intelligence.
Okay. Okay.
Cigars are bad for you.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Where can I get this brand? Smoking is bad.
Okay, my guy just like shakes his head. He just takes the cigarette butt to use the lighter, not to smoke, but for information.
Okay, what kind of information you're looking for?
No, I'm just gonna use it as a reference, just in case I meet anybody and ask them about it.
So you're gonna beat the living shit out of every single smoker in LA.
Basically.
I wish you luck. You're gonna see a random kid smoking, you're gonna walk him by the neck. Where are they? What?
Okay, so
where are they?
Okay.
Sounds like a very awkward action movie.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, does my character have his keys with him? I know he has some kind of keys.
You have the car keys. You have everything that you had in your home, all except for the copies of your family and relatives.
Okay, my guy just thinks maybe he should drive out and find some answers.
Okay.
So he goes to his house, goes to his garage, but he also is looking around just to see if he spots anything. I'm rolling perception.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hold on. You get inside the car and you start driving off through Mulholland Drive to LA. You know that this cigar is very fancy. So, I mean, you know it's from a very fancy brand. I mean, I can tell you how expensive the silk cut is. Hold on. Let's see. It's according to. Does anybody here knows the equivalent of UK cash?
Pound. The British pound.
No. I mean, how expensive will that be?
I don't know the exact currency. To pound $1. 1 pound equals $1.33.
Let's see. I'm gonna tell you right away, so you can get an idea of how expensive this shit is. Son of a bitch. This thing is about 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
10 pounds each pack.
So that would be 13.31 per one.
Yeah. So the guy.
He likes the expensive stuff, evidently.
Yeah, and I imagine in USA the pack of smokes must be like $4. So, you drive off trying to figure out you're gonna go around slapping the shit out of people who have money and who happen to smoke. Jackie?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
I mute my mic when you're not talking to me, so that way no background noise gets to you.
It's okay. You wake up the following day, and you feel great.
Is it the drugs?
There's no drugs.
They would have me on painkillers if I had a shattered spine.
Well,
Definitely morphine.
good point. So yeah, you're a little bit high. They take you to do other exams. They take you to MRI. This massive machine that scans your whole skeleton. That has magnets and it works with magic. I think. MAR, is that the name of the thing?
MRI.
Yeah, they take you to the MRI, to that thing. They lie
It's
you.
all good.
Yeah, they lie you in the thing carefully. As they tell you not to move much. The sensation is a little bit claustrophobic. It makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. After they get you out of the machine, you see that the doctors are looking at the exams, and they look at you, and then they look at you like, what? Roll perception.
Deception?
Yes, perception.
Perception, gotcha. I heard deception, I'm just like, what?
Perception.
Oh, well, shit.
It's okay.
I guess all my good rolls were used finding a host. Shuffling through music.
Yeah. So you get nothing. They look odd. The nurse helps you in your pushes you through the wheelchair to your room, and you see that as soon as she leaves you there, she smiles in a very kind manner, and suddenly she leaves. Like she gets a message on her beeper, and she rushes off. The TV is on. Roll perception again.
I keep getting zeros. What the hell?
I see one success there. A 7.
Yeah.
On the TV, you can hear in the news that a man pushed a woman off a building. The suspect was identified as Alex King. I'll be trying to understand. Hold on, who said that? Where did I get the message from? God, that is talking to me. Anyways. The man is called Alex King. He was your ex. He's under police suspicion. Roll courage or self-control if you want.
Courage and self-control.
Or self-control, whichever you think your character will use not to break the fucking TV apart.
We have self-control. Where's that?
In the virtues.
Virtues. Okay. Conviction.
I would say though.
Courage.
Okay, I'm gonna explain very quickly each one of the things.
So conviction you want me to roll?
Sure, yes. Consciousness is throwing grandmother off the stairs is bad. Conviction is I know what I'm doing and I'll do it for the greater good. It's basically to follow your own ideas. And courage is not to freaking freak out.
Freak out.
Yeah. Also, you need to write down your lores, but you're pretty good. You need to write down your lores there, but yeah. Your political forms here. Marriage, okay. Okay. You look at the TV as you feel nothing but anger, rage. Your arms is to the side of the wheelchair. Roll stamina.
Stamina.
Yes.
Don't have much of that.
Suddenly you feel a massive pain in your leg. A lot of pain. and it hurts a lot.
I ring for the nurse. I need more morphine.
You ring with your arm, and suddenly you see how the flesh is tore open from your fingertips, and large claws sink into the bottom, smashing and breaking it, cutting the bottom.
Ouch.
You
I try
Yeah.
to retract the claws. Just like, nope.
You just think about it, and the claws go back. You look at your leg, and there's a small wound in the place where you poked by accident, and the wound slowly starts fading out of your flesh. There's only drips of blood where the wound was. The nurse arrives rushing by with the doctors, and the doctors are looking at you like, we need to make another exam.
I don't think that would be necessary.
They are.
Can I roll manipulation and subterfuge?
Sure, try.
Where's my subterfuge?
Part of you is freaking out because your right hand went all Freddy Krueger on you.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want people to figure out, or else then I'll be like the X-Files and
Nope.
people trying to
Remember,
me.
you don't know that you're a demon.
I know that, but as a human woman, I probably would have seen TV shows and sci-fi movies. In sci-fi movies, whenever there's an alien or some oddity, people want to study said oddity by
Yeah.
dissecting it, trying to figure it out. And
Yeah.
now that she's an oddity, she wants to hide that.
Sure.
Yes, and one of those movies she learned that concept from was Transmorpher 7.
Oh, come on.
By the way, Jackie, I need to ask you something. Somewhere down the line, please draw one of the fake movies that David's character acted on.
Wait, you wanted me to draw her in a porno?
No. David's character, the shitty actor.
Some of the
Like
fake
in the-
movies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my character. I'm just
No.
like,
No. Okay.
sure, just give me a description of him in written form and I'll try to do it.
You try to talk to him. By the way, I'll allow you to imagine your characters any way you want. Like, I have a mental image, but you go wild. It's more.
Perfect.
I imagine her as the girl from Ash vs. Evil Dead, as the police officer. But it's your character. So the doctors look at you. You try to convince them otherwise, but they insist. They take your wheelchair and they drag you to the MRI lab. I did it.
Nice.
They lay you carefully, and they say they're gonna check it out again. Let me do a roll here, a DM roll.
Wait, can I ask where our location is? Like, are we in the USA
Yes,
or Canada?
California,
California, okay.
but you don't know which part of California.
Alright. I'm just wondering because in America, from what I understand it, because I'm not actually in that part, but from what I understand, patients can refuse treatment if they explicitly say they do not want treatment.
Depending on the state, for what I know, but
It depends on the situation in the state, yeah.
yeah, because the doctors, after a couple of minutes, you feel very uncomfortable. The doctors take your examinations, and they guide you to your head doctor's office. The guy looks at you and goes, I think there might have been a problem. He looks in shock. His eyes are looking at the emptiness.
He's looking at the emptiness?
Yeah. You know how when somebody's in shock, they don't lock eyes with you. They just like look at the
Oh,
wall.
they stare into the void.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, like me and my sex life. We're staring to the void. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm just
Come
gonna
to
say,
talk to you
I'm
again.
just gonna say I don't have much viewers, but Sasha Grey, please notice me. Or Stoya. Okay, too much of my personal life. So, he's looking at the emptiness and he doesn't know what to say. Just asks, do you remember where did you landed on top of what, or how high were you?
I don't remember the height. I just know I fell a long way on top of a car.
Okay. Are you sure it was a car? Roll intelligence.
That went so well last time. Intelligence.
You're sure you landed on top of a car? Hell, you can even remember the license plate.
I tell him the license plate number and the car.
He ponders for a moment, like... Okay, there might be a problem with the MRI machine because we might have a problem with image here. We scanned your back today and it was completely normal. All your bones...
You mean fractured everywhere?
No. There's not one fracture, not one dent.
You mean I'm not, like, broken anymore?
Apparently not. That's why we had to do a second one.
And it showed the same thing.
Yes. So he's pondering. So we can remove all the cast and do some physical examination if you are okay with that.
I think that'd be wise.
All right.
Maybe start with the arm and slowly work on our way to the spine.
Yeah. He calls the nurse. They bring the small circular saws. They start cutting off the cast.
I always hated those things. They're so loud.
Dude, I have never broken one bone in my life. I don't know how it feels like to have a cast.
Really? Oh, yeah. It's like a buzz saw, but it shakes and it doesn't have like a sharp blade. It just vibrates really, really fast to cut the cast, but not skin. I broke my arm like 3 times as a kid, and I always hated going to get it removed.
Yeah. You mentioned something that cuts and vibrates, and I thought the deadliest dildo ever.
It doesn't cut skin. It just cuts the fabric and the cast.
Did you say it cuts the cat? Oh, sorry, I misheard.
Cast.
It's not very...
I gotta go soon, by the way.
Okay, we can, if you want, we can end up with a cliffhanger here.
No. Like, I still got time. Just soon I'm gonna pack up and you can go on with the other guys.
Okay. They start removing the gear out of you. You're still wondering what the hell just happened, because your arm works fine. There's no scars, not one single bruise. Nothing. Not even a chipped nail.
Damn.
Okay.
And not only that, but I have claws now.
I mean, as far as you know, you have claws.
Or I had a bad hallucination because of morphine.
Yeah, possibly. But the doctor started working the rest of your body, the rest of your carcass, during the following hours. Sorry. You start checking they start removing the cast, and you feel the pain. If they pinch you, you can feel every single sensation. And so far, no problem. So far, everything works fine. They take you to this double bars. You know, the ones where you can
where they test the stability of legs, where they do like physical therapy.
Yeah. And okay, roll difficulty 2, dexterity.
Alrighty then, difficulty 2. No difficulty 2.
You need to get a 3 or higher. Congratulations, you can walk.
Alright, I stand up. I try not to show off. I try to pretend.
No, you're
like
not gonna do a backflip in front of the paralyzed people. Okay, you're not going to pull a gold medal for gymnastics in front of them, even though you could.
I could. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna pretend though that I'm still kind of weak.
Yeah,
because I don't want to advertise how weird this is, even though it's already insanely weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird for you, but you feel fine. The doctors tell you that they need to pull all this stuff from you, do some general examination, and you'll be off to your home.
I thank them and allow them to do what they want.
They remove the most uncomfortable thing ever.
They would have taken that out whenever they moved me.
Yeah. Unless they were sadistic bastards. They remove those things from you, and you take your family comes to pick you up. As they cry, it was a miracle that you are completely fine in every sense of the word. You're utterly and completely fine.
I first of all give my mother the biggest hug I can, and I turn to my sister, gently grabbing her shoulder and pull her slowly into the hug, going, "Yeah, I know you wanted to, but I understand."
They hug you. They take you to a car. Roll perception.
And difficulty 6?
Yes.
Really?
Okay, you just focus on your family and in the shock of you're like, what's the name of that movie where Dustin Hoffman and a chick escape from a wedding? They sit in the back of a bus and they start like looking at the void. You're like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Yeah. You can see. Hold on. Let me look for a song here. Hold on. Okay. As you get into the car, you notice that one of the guards opens the door for you. He just bluntly says, as you're getting into the car, he helps you. He hands you a wheelchair, just because, doctor's orders.
I take it anyway. Might as well.
The guard just tells you, "Here you go, Mrs. Mayers," and you think about it for a second until you get inside the car, and then you go like, "He was just a normal guard. How he knew my name?"
I look back out to see where the guard is.
Roll perception.
Of course, I always click things up. There you go. And perception difficulty 6. Yui.
Did you roll? I haven't seen you roll. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the hell is happening. Did any of you guys saw her roll? Because I saw nothing. I'm high.
Alright, let me refresh. It might be me.
Yeah. It might be your website.
Yeah. Refreshing.
Looks like she got the same roll twice.
What are you talking about? She hasn't rolled yet.
She had that dice pool of 2, then the dice pool of 1, and then a dice pool of 1.
I don't know what are you talking about, David.
Should I roll again or just keep?
You haven't rolled. Haven't you roll again? Because I haven't seen you roll.
I thought I rolled.
No. You're high, sweetie.
Remember?
Sorry, force of habit.
I know. That's why I'm not totally mad. It's all good.
Oh, you rolled a 9. That is a good roll. You turn back. It's a very bright morning, brighter than ever. Now that you can, Oh God. Now that you're thinking about, it's a very bright morning. Not a single cloud, and you see the guard talking to a man. The man is wearing sunglasses. He has a black coat, a black blazer, black pants, black shoes, red shirt, and a golden tie. Slightly long hair, and he's wearing sunglasses like Ray-Ban. And you see he's handing money to the guard. A lot of money.
Can I do anything? No, I don't know that I'm an angel yet, do I? So I can't do any. I can see the future.
Give me let me give you a little hint. Let's see your. Where you roll the backgrounds? Oh, there they are. Roll 1 die.
1d10.
Yep. And pray to the gods. You see a man shaking hands with the guard as he puts a cigarette in his mouth. He flicks at it, and you feel something warm in your shoulder, in your head. And you see how it starts to rain in your head. You start like having to daydream, and you notice yourself pressed against the shoulder of somebody, as his wing covers the rain that falls on top of you.
Okay.
I'm giving you 5 experience points.
Perfect.
And he's a man who smokes a lot.
So, but I don't know him, do I?
He's familiar. He seems familiar, but you don't know how or why.
Okay.
All right. Oh, can I mention something real quick?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, from my experience from TV shows, books, okay, there's a lot of the only way you'd be able to activate your powers is emotion, basically. Strong emotion.
I mean, at the beginning, when you are a recent host, it's through strong emotions and through strong urges at first. But later on, I mean, the apocalyptic forms later on, they come as natural as the act of breathing or winking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if we're in human forms, do we have to use strong emotions to even get a bit of our power, depending on our paragons?
That comes from, I mean, the lores. The lores are a little bit more complex, but the apocalyptic forms are easier to manifest always.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do something in my turn, but sorry, I have to take your time.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm just mentioning it to her so that she may have an idea how to use hers, just in case if she wants to.
Yeah, I've never played Demon, so thank you.
No, but I was going to give you like the hints on how the powers work and allow you guys to start working them out. Also, you forgot to write down your lores.
My lores? Oh. I thought I put it down.
I'm checking your character sheet, Jackie, and I cannot find them.
What were mine? Oh, wait. What was my lores?
Hold on.
Oh, let's write that thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me just scroll back up to find it. Lore of pattern.
You have 3 points among lores, and no other lore can go higher than your main one.
How many points?
3.
3? Okay. Lore of light.
And you are okay. Lore of light, Lord of patterns, and Lord of portals. And in your case, is Lord of the beast, Lord of the flesh, and Lord of the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for me, Slayer.
Slayer's a Lord of the. Let me see your sheet very quickly.
Lore of death, lore of spirits, and lore of realms, I believe, for Slayers.
Hold on. Also, you have each one of you have 2 extra lores. I'm gonna write you down yours. Death, spirits, realms, humanity.
Wait, didn't I have more faith?
Every demon starts with 3 points of faith, no matter what.
Oh, I thought we got 2 plus to it.
No.
Okay.
No. And also,
sorry.
You forgot 2 lords.
Okay, so what kind of lores do I get just for being dead, like automatically?
I already wrote you down your lords.
Oh wait, on.
Hold on, Lord Kite, you have. Okay, perfect. What kind of effects can you do with the Lord of Death?
Yes, Lore of Death.
Play, figure them out, discover them.
Okay, so I have 16 points to use up, right?
You have 3 points for the lores, yes.
Oh, dang it. Okay, I'll figure something out. Your turn. Like, I'll just wait until my turn to figure something out until then.
It's okay. It was going to be David's turn.
Okay.
So, next morning,
Yeah.
you
I
wake.
was
Go ahead.
finding out some things like backstory and such. Okay.
Let me see your sheet very quickly.
Okay.
To see
I was
what-
just writing down general information about the demon residing within Jack and what I know about Jack at this moment.
Okay, perfect. You wake up next morning. Notes. Notes. Sharknado. Oh god. Transmorphers. I still can't believe Transmorphers is a real thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, the schlucks of today. So, you wake up the next morning. You feel parched. You feel dry. What do you do?
I'll go over to my refrigerator and grab me something to drink. I probably have a bottle of Coke or something in there.
Okay, you grab the Coke. Like I say, it's very early in the morning. You haven't brushed your teeth or anything like that, so it's the things taste like crap.
I'll take a few swigs, go into the bathroom, start freshening up.
You go to the bathroom. You start washing your face. You cover your face with water. You look at yourself at the mirror. And now tell me, what does Jack sees in the mirror? Describe yourself, your real self.
He sees, like, what Mordecai looks like.
Yes.
He sees a flash of a vaguely reptilian creature with heat pits along its mouth, the top of its lip. A bit of a notch in its mouth to allow a tongue to flick out. Eyes with slit pupils. Slightly elongated snout. Very sharp fangs. With brilliant rainbow-colored scales.
And what will Jack do to that vision of nightmare fuel?
He'll step back a bit.
Right?
Expression of shock and curiosity in equal measure. And he will exclaim, I should be scared at that, but that was oddly alluring.
You look at the creature. As you move closer to it, he moves closer to you. You can see your fingers lifting and about and close to touch the mirror. Inches from touching the mirror. Roll perception.
Okay. Bring a character sheet of characters. Oh.
By the way, just notice I just put the most cheesy 80s music I could ever find for a horror movie.
I know.
Yeah,
But it's wonderful. I love it.
fitting. You ignore the doorbell. You touch the mirror and you don't feel the glass. You feel the scales against your fingertips. Everything fades into black for a couple of moments, for a couple of minutes. You wake up. You react, and the doors in your place are open, completely. The windows pointing outside.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll check to see if anything's been stolen.
Nothing, but the scene catches your eye. Do you notice that inside of your bedroom, there's a lot of freaking animals?
A lot of animal?
Yes, a lot of small animals, a lot of creatures that crawl through the night. Bats on the roof. bats on the roof, snakes around your feet, rubbing your feet almost lovingly, crows poking at your stuff, but carefully, not trying to break anything, pigeons keeping guard from the window, cockroaches moving through the walls, flies flying over but in pattern, in circular patterns over your head, almost as if they were a halo. What do you do, Lord of Flies?
Looking at all this, I say, this has got to be a dream. I start rubbing my eyes, and then I take another look around to see if it's still there.
It's all still there.
I reach down to offer my hand to one of the snakes around my ankles for it to come up.
The snake starts moving from your ankle to your arm, and then you notice the crown around his neck. It's a cobra.
How did you get here?
The creature slits his tongue against your hand carefully.
I'm gonna start moving carefully not to, hurt the other snake around my ankle.
The other snake moves away. It's just a garden snake.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna observe the other animals.
Roll intelligence plus animal chem.
Okay. Yay, something I'm good at. Come on. Darn, this character sheet moves so slowly. Yay!
What animal do you focus on? The flies, the cockroaches, the crows, what?
Focusing on the snakes, mainly.
You look at the snake, and it's almost like looking at the abyss. The abyss is looking back at you, but you look at the snake, and its eyes are not the abyss. Yours are. As you can feel yourself slowly leaving your body and joining one with the snake. With all the snakes on the room.
That's... what is going on?
You think about that and you see the cockroaches moving, taking the form of words, turning in out what's going on.
What did the words say?
What the what? Like I said, if you think about a word, the cockroaches will turn into that word. Same with the flies.
I ask...
Go ahead, what do you...
I'm gonna ask the cockroaches, like, what's going on? Why are you here?
The cockroaches start moving, turning to the word because you summoned us.
How?
The cockroaches reshape again, turning to the words because you called us. Because you howled and we heard.
What am I? How did I get...
You don't know. They don't know how to answer that. You hear somebody knocking at the door, and as soon as the knocking starts, you see your own hands again, and you see all the animals quickly fleeing out of the apartment. The cockroaches sinking under your sink and into the toilets, the snakes sliding out, the pigeons flying off your balcony, followed by the crows, not leaving one bit of evidence behind.
That was kind of freaky, but... okay. I'll go into check and, check the door.
You open the door and you see a guy chewing bubblegum with a purple hat and a purple shirt with a package in his hands as he offers you a small machine for you to put your signature on.
Offers me a what?
A machine for you to put your signature on.
What's this for?
You got a package, dude?
From?
Asylum Studios?
Oh, wonderful. I sign my name.
You sign your name. The guy just hands you a script and then he leaves.
Oh, wonderful. What next schlocky movie are they going to put me in this time?
You see the package? Hold on. Yeah. You open the package and it says Untitled Project.
Okay.
What do you do about it?
I'll start casually reading it, seeing what it's like.
Roll perception.
Okay.
I might have to go
One
in a
success.
few, but I'm gonna leave it at a cliffhanger. Because Hunt is close enough, and now it's time for you to get even closer. One success. You start reading the script, and at first it seems strange. Okay?
Well, actually, that will be no successes because the one would
No,
cancel it out.
at first it looks like a faraway script, but there's something about it. It's something that caught your eye. Something that that seems familiar.
Hmm. Oh,
Do you want to take a second look?
yeah, I'll give it a second look.
Okay.
Perception again?
Yes. Plus occult.
Okay. Come on. Okay, take nice and each.
Sorry.
That's all right. What the?
It's not working?
Come on.
Try the old traditional one.
Oh, whatever. I'll just do it manually.
Push the pump back into the thing.
No successes.
No successes. There's something off about the script. You try to read it, but it seems like random madness at first. So you leave it behind. What do you do?
The script down, probably on like a table or on a couch or something.
Mm-hmm.
I just, put my palms over my eyes. I'm like, okay, all this craziness this morning, you seen freaking in the mirror and the animals in my bedroom, the cockroaches spelling out words. I must be going through some sort of delusions from what happened last night.
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
I'm gonna go out and take a walk.
You leave taking a walk, and then as you walk out, you can the camera fixates on the script. The script says, "Scene: the animals arrive to apartment as the creature lies dormant, growling between sleeps, snarling in an old language as the creatures wrap around his body, his new servants. The door rings. He wakes up after his trance as an UPS guy holds a script for him. I'm gonna give you 5 experience points, and Hunt, I'm gonna give you another 5 experience points.
Okay.
And you get experience points, and you get experience points, and you get experience points.
Yay!
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the introduction to the first game of Dune the Fallen.
I love it!
Oh, okay.
Yes!
It's done already? Oh, dang.
I knew my obsession over this game wasn't for naught.
Okay, so how much XP do I got?
5.
5, okay. Where did I put that? Because...
The
5.
Yeah, the cosmic experience points are pretty much the same on the world on every single game of the World of Darkness. Hold on. Let me.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me hide my porn here. The fallen experience.
Are we going to be streaming this every time we play, or?
I'm trying to stream it all the time, honestly.
Okay.
If you guys
Okay.
don't mind.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
fine with
I'm
that.
good with that. Also, if you don't mind,
We gets to be on the
if-
YouTubes.
Oh, that's fine. But I may want to play again tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Isn't that?
it's gonna be a little bit hard for me.
Okay. Whenever, whenever, if you're available tomorrow,
Well, I figured we would stream this like every Tuesday.
I could do that every Tuesday, I don't mind. Still, I could DM games solo for Reginald or for the new players. Because you're gonna be playing in California. Okay? John, your character is in LA. Breach, your character is at the north of California, in the almost desert area. Jackie, her character is in San Francisco.
oh,
Okay.
oh wait, I'm saying this new
So,
lore.
what time do we want to meet on Tuesdays?
Anytime you see me on and I'm not busy, we can do it right away. I don't mind, really.
Well, we started at about 6:30 CST. Ooh. I don't know what all time zones y'all are in.
It's 1:11 here.
Okay, it's 11:08 for me.
And for me, it's 9:11 p.m. at this moment.
Alright. By the way, I love you there, the increasing the thing. Now, losing a point of torment, I won't allow it. It's very hard to lose torment in my games.
Okay,
No,
understandable.
No, yeah, it's understandable.
Can we lose torment through like roleplay or story reasons,
Yes,
not through
yes.
you just don't like it
Okay,
through
but-
sheer experience points?
Okay, so from what I'm seeing, are from the experience points, we could get whatever, like, times 2.
Okay.
Oh, also, learning a new lore from another house, you need a demon from the other house to teach it to you.
I gotta go boil
Alright.
some ghouls.
So it's kind of like a vampire learning a discipline from another clan.
Yeah, but don't worry, Jackie. We're wrapping up. Basically, we're talking things for the next game. Okay?
Because I got an early day tomorrow.
No, I don't think I'll be able tomorrow because I have to do some cosplay stuff. I might be able on Thursday. Okay?
No, I have an early day because I gotta go to classes.
Okay.
I can't hear you, Jackie, if you're talking.
I am talking.
Well,
that's
we'll figure it out. Okay, we'll manage somehow. All right.
Later.
Later. Take care.
Later.
Jackie.
All right, bye-byes.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. It was sort of slow paced because I didn't want it to start with a big fight and all that.
That's fine.
It's understandable.
I mean,
It's understandable.
At least from what you've explained to me, the host learning that they are a demon takes a good amount of time. You know. So
True.
At this
but, so,
point, me and Jackie's character, we pretty much just got glimpses of our true natures at this point.
And now
Like Jackie, the claws growing out of Jackie's arm, or the animals with me and the reflection of my true self in the mirror.
And in the case of Breach, he knows that there's somebody taking care of him. Maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's gonna look for that person though. I'm gonna say this, like, trust me, if you
All right.
someone's
Well,
head, yeah.
I enjoyed the game, and I thank you for the session, and I thank you for, letting me play.
Anytime. Honestly, I was trying to invite some people who are into a D&D server, but I was like, who wants to join a game that's a little bit satanic? Well, anyways, I was playing 5th edition, and I'm trying to do a new build. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
In fact, today, the reason why I wasn't able to get right to you when I said I was interested is because I was finishing up my D&D campaign.
How did it went?
I was running it based off my mythology. It was fun.
Nice. So guys, I'm gonna try to. I'll see if I can help Reginald making his character.
Okay.
And I saw Thomas joining us in, but he was awfully quiet.
Okay. Oh, I do have one last question. I know you already explained this before.
All right.
You
Well,
said there's.
I thank you for
said-
the session, and I'll be ducking out then.
Take care, love buddy.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Oh yeah. Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah, tell me what's up.
Okay, I know I already asked this. Like you said, you mentioned tips about how we can use our powers, depending.
Yes.
And you said it depends. So does it depend on the? For me, it's above dead. Like if I'm, about to be in danger, do I use it depending on my emotional response to it?
It depends.
Okay, so basically anything. I think I'll at least know that if anything involves death, something will happen though.
Death not always means something bad.
No, I know, I understand. But
Okay.
if someone's okay, so can I do? Okay, so basically, so for the lore, so Death Lord, realm of spirits. Okay, what does Death Lord do anyway?
Okay, in the higher levels of death, you can touch somebody and make them make them die in a very calm and loving manner. Lower
Okay.
levels, you can do things like see in the eyes of a corpse and see his last moments of life.
Okay, spirits.
Things like summoning ghost to fucking create zombies.
Okay, realms.
Oh boy. Travel to the other side.
Oh, okay. And humanity.
Things like being able to speak any single language made by man to manipulate memory.
Okay. Wait. Do you say memory?
Like, yeah, humanity allows you to manipulate other people's memories. It doesn't work in demons.
Okay. Okay. Found. Okay, and the last one, fundament.
Physics.
Physics.
Physics. Manipulating gravity, manipulating addition, manipulating coercion, manipulating the states of from liquid to solid to solid to liquid to gaseous.
Okay. Okay. So for death, if I put 2 points for it, what will happen?
Figure it out.
Okay. So I'm going. Okay, for spirit foundment, I'm just gonna at least put 1 for that, and 2 for death. Wait, no, 1 for death, and 2 for foundment.
By the way,
And
hold on. Your main lore is death, right?
Yeah.
No other lore can be higher than death.
Oh.
They can be equal, but no higher.
Okay, so 2 for death, 1 for foundment.
Okay. Well.
Oh wait, no. So how many more? How do I get more points for lore?
To experience through playing the game.
Okay, so in your opinion, though, do you think I should get spirits instead of foundment?
What do you mean? Do elaborate, please.
Okay, I was thinking like my guy is supposed to be the Grim Reaper, so.
Well, one of the faces of the Grim Reaper, one of the manifestations, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking, I don't know if I want to stick with the all spirits kind of thing, or remember the movie series where people who cheat death, things happen around them, like things moving around and such.
Oh, Final Destination? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
I think foundment is something similar to that.
To do that kind of effects, you will need a lot of lores, or to develop a ritual.
All right, okay. So okay, I think I'm just gonna stick with 2 in death and 1 in foundment. Okay, so do I get only 3 or?
You don't start with 3 points among the lores.
Okay, only 3 points. Okay then.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think that's all for me. So also I put for virtues, I just put like even 2 on each one.
It's okay.
I just want to get a feel of each one to see will be the benefits of either of them.
It's okay, dude. You did fine. Okay?
Okay, then. Okay, so bye. Have
Bye.
a good day.
Take care. See you soon. And I hope
See ya.
I'm glad you enjoyed the game. Okay?
Thanks.
Take care. See ya.